Hello chat, how is everyone doing today? Yeah, so like the stream title says, we're going to be doing some... Oh, got a lot of yaks in chat today. Yeah, so like the stream says, we're going to be doing a lot of texturing. We'll be focusing on commissions, and then hopefully after that we will be moving, if there's time. I'm not sure how long the stream will be today, but after that hopefully we will have time to work on some Nightmare Kart texturing as well. So hello, it's the funny bunny, it's me. How's everyone doing today, chat? I hope you all are doing good. But without that being said, let's switch over to the main viewer. It looks like my hand tracking is a bit off. Let me see if I can adjust it a little bit. Oh, silly hand tracking. Hold on, this is always such a process. There we go, I think that's better. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Hello everyone, Regular Queen, hello. Beta of Sokyodai, what's up? I'm doing pretty good. We just started. I know it's 2 p.m., you know, or I should say it's a little bit later than what I'm sure many people who are, you know, many people in the notification squad are used to, but we're just gonna keep on trucking. So let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, as you can see, we are texturing one of my furry commissions I got. They are very pink. Have my references? Yes. So this is the commission. They also have, so it's kind of amusing. This is the furry reference, and then I was told to put them in Kim's clothes, which is kind of funny. I like that a lot. I think that is, I mean, it's a good fit, I won't deny. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. We're gonna texture, at least get the texture on the body started, and then we'll see if we can move over to doing texturing for Nightmare Kart. Pink Beast, yeah, Pink Beast. So this, Casey Bison, hello. Mana, hello. We got a mod in chat. I'm gonna say hi to the mod. Wingfowl, hello. Yes, it is a pink thing. So this body is, I mean, the head isn't finished, isn't like, the texture isn't final. But I'm probably gonna move on to the body. Just because, Courtney, oh my gosh, 13 years. Thank you for the 13-year subscription. That's not correct. That's 13 months. You are incorrect there. Excuse me. But yeah. So there are some residual, this is the, you know, this texture was recycled from a different character, so there are some residual shading issues. But, you know, I think it looks, it's a very unique, or not a very unique, but a very difficult face shape. But I think it's looking pretty good, you know, like compared to the references here, right? So, oh my gosh, Lake Mojave, and thank you so much for the 11-month streak. I think that's our longest streak. Casey said I would subscribe for 13 years, but I don't think Twitch would allow that. That seems a bit much. I'm not gonna lie. And like the thing is, these characters, okay, I do need to work on this some more. It's just like a blob of white here. So I do need to work on this more. And like they do look a bit silly from the front, but that's kind of just how these kind of characters work. You know, like you never see a Shark Sona drawn from the front like this, right? Oh, yeah, thank you so much for the 3 monthly sub. Lake Mojave, hello. Right, but I am itching to get started on the body and clothes texture. It's already unwrapped, so setting it up will be very easy. So let us go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna make a new texture. T-Fuzz body. Whoops. Let's try that again. 128 by 128. 128 by 128. We're gonna save this. I'm gonna do this off screen. We're gonna save this as T fuzz body. Boom. I'm just going to drop a color. Okay, well, let me find a dominant color. I need to choose a dominant color. Where's the reference? Here, where's Kim? We need Kim. Kim, you're getting blurry. Get blurred, idiot. Okay. So, just so we can find a good range. I guess brown would be a good dominant color. Just drop that in. Okay. So we're gonna add. So now that we have a sprite connected to, but Mojave, that's a big worm. That's a big worm. Small worm on the stream though. Twitch chat is being reflected in the mirror. That's how I read it. Anyways, so now that we have an asset, we have a texture asset, we're going to add this to our blend file. And I'm going to show you these. Yeah, obviously it's all brown right now, but that's okay. We will, you know, that's what we're working on today. Working on fixing that. Okay, so now we're going to do show UVs. And they're not showing up. There we go. There's our UVs. I'm going to put our reference on the side here. We're going to make you less blurry so I can actually see the details. 7 by 7. Okay, so first things first. What the fuck? Okay. First things first. That is, it's not, okay, so Casey asked, is this a Kim Kisaragi persona? It isn't. It is some person's persona, some person's personal persona, and they just want that persona to have Kim Kisaragi's outfit. Right, so this is just a clothing reference. But we do have, you know, that does mean I have to have a picture of Kim hanging out on the side here. Oh, goodness. Inspired fit, exactly, Jerry Jester. I've only been commissioned to make an existing character like twice. Most of them are, the vast, like 99% of all my commissions have been OCs. Or, you know, like, oh, this is my D&D character, I guess it's an OC, or like my Final Fantasy 14 character, or anything like that. Anyways, so we're just gonna grab the dominant color, right, and just drop that in. So we're basically, we're basically paint bucketing, for lack of a better term. We're gonna be paint bucketing solid colors, just so we can get a better gauge on where to go from there, right? Cooney, you're in chat. Cooney, you are using a similar workflow for the Armored Core AC that you're working on, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Cooney? It's a pink thing, Reverbial. It is a pink thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Paint by numbers. Casey, what do you mean paint by numbers? Tell me more about this. About this mysterious paint by numbers. Okay, so the actual cuff is a dark brown. Okay. B the Crow says, girl, your bunny witch is a gothic diva. Yeah, I've never had Bunlith be described as a diva, but I think that is a pretty accurate description. It is Kim. So this is, yeah, so as people are coming in, hi Skate, as people are coming in, this is someone's personal persona, and they are wearing Kim's outfit because the person who commissioned this, I believe they go by Fuzz, just likes that outfit. So this is not actually a furry version of Kim. Numbers tell you what color, and there's numbers on the drawing. Oh, gotcha. Okay, look good so far. So next up, let's do the shirt. So, oh, I made you fuzzy. Okay, so it's a low cut V-neck, right? That would mean okay. Hello, UVs. So I want to say, which one's the body? That would be here. So I'm assuming the V cut would be like right here, and then this just goes all the way down. Damn, girl, does that texture unwrap go all the way down? There we go. Does it go all the way down? I think it does. Yeah, okay. The thing is, this Kim guy, very, very, like, lanky frame, right? But this character is very much not, right? So there will be some differences. That being said, these pants are too low right now, so I'm actually going to just cut you across linearly. Okay, that looks a little bit better. The question is, do I take this in? Like that. That looks a little bit better. Paint by numbers. Oh, those like books with the literal numbers. Oh, I got it. Okay. Twonk frame. Cooney, hi. Cooney. Yeah, twonk frame. Circles are so well shaped. Circle. That's right. Circle is the type of thing this is. The pink thing. Quinny, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I was asking you if you are using the same workflow for texturing your Armored Core project. Hey, Cooney, hey. Okay, that shirt looks a little bit too low cut, so we'll raise it a little bit. You know. Like that. That's better. Well-known industry term, pink thing, says One Foul. It is a pink thing. It's very much pink and very much a thing. Faraday says, Kim, holy shit, fuck yes. Yeah, Kim is just a clothing ref. Don't worry. Okay, so... now that we're doing... Have I played Disco? I have not. I'm so sorry, chat. I have not played Disco. I know I have to. Cody says, I think so. I'm just doing the unwrapping now, and so if you texture next, then I think I'm following the same flow. I had a question about Aseprite actually. Do you just export the UVs normally? So I'm using a plugin called Prebam Base that links Aseprite and Blend together. I'm not sure if you have it already. Prebam Base, Pribambase. I believe it is not currently supported anymore. Like, support's been dropped, or it's like been turned open source, so someone else might pick up the progress, and it's it's like its support is in a bit of flux right now, but you can find it and get it installed. So that means that lets me have this UV map auto update. So like, for example, I just want to like separate this and move it here. It will just automatically update, which is really nice. Okay, anyways, so obviously this right here is going to be this character's skin, air quotes. Queen says I do have it with a bit of a pain, but I have pre-ban base, and it works for Blender 4.0. I didn't even know 4.0. I'm still on 3.5. I didn't know 4.0 was out already. Okay, so we'll save the skin for... Stick Marker just subscribed. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. Okay, we'll do the skin, the fur color, after we do the rest of the character. So next up is the gloves. The hands are actually a separate texture. For reasons that I will explain later. But we can work on the glove cuffs right now. That is this right here. Okay. So I'll do this. There we go. Yeah, I might just do the same texture. Well, I'm glad we got a lot of disco fans in chat. Sick Marcus is first time subbing to a stream. Let's go. Oh my gosh, thank you. 20 says that's very nice. Gotta make sure it does that. What? Oh, the automatic UV update? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm so happy everyone's having a good time in chat. This is great. Chat seems to be having a good time. I'm having a good time. This is great. We're all doing good. Girl who's gonna be okay. That's me. Me when chat's being nice and chill. Yeah, we're having a nice chill day today. Okay, I will just, for the skin, I will just do, the problem is this character is white and pink. White on the chest, and is wearing a low-cut white shirt. That's gonna be a little bit interesting. That's gonna be pretty interesting. Did my hands break? Did my hand tracking break? It looks like my hand tracking broke. Hello? Oh! Is F9? Oh, F9! Okay, okay, there is no hotkey for... Okay, F9 is... Did I just crash? No, okay. F9, oh my god, is the toggle for the leap motion. Shift, escape. Huh. Okay, well... F9's the hotkey to toggle leap motion. F9 is also the hotkey to do Gaussian blur on a sprite, so I guess we won't be using that hotkey then. Yeah, so I guess I'll just do pink just for now for the skin, the air quote skin, the fur. So I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, having a white fur, a character with a first someone with white fur, wearing a white shirt that's almost the exact same shade of white, is going to be a bit interesting. I'm gonna have to be very careful with shading. It'll just look like they're shirtless. This is gonna be very interesting. The rabbit is falling apart. We should be sounding the alarms. Okay, I do love world navigation. Let's move on to some other Armored Core Nexus tracks though. So I'm gonna turn the loop off. Okay. Take the wheel, shuffle. These keys are not being so hot. No, absolutely not. How are we doing volume-wise? I feel like just looking at the sliders here on my stream software, it looks like it's higher than normal, the volume, the audio volume, the music. So let me know if it's a bit loud or not. If I want me to turn it up or turn it down. Okay, believe this is the arm, the exposed arm. Okay, that looks good. Volume is good? Okay, I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, that's kind of it. Oh, does the character... Yeah, I forgot to ask if the character is wearing boots or not. I'm gonna reach out to the client right now, just real quick, off screen, off camera, on my second monitor. Message sent. We will circle back on the feet in a second. Yeah, I'm not sure how we will get the boots to work. You know, I feel like the feet and the hands, actually primarily the feet, are some of the legs are some of the biggest variation from persona to persona. Sometimes you got normal human legs with cool feet. Sometimes you just got normal human legs with normal human feet. Like Bunleth, right? She just wears regular shoes and has regular two-jointed legs, and you got like the digigrade legs and all this stuff. So it kind of is difficult to get everything to, you know, it kind of requires you to ask a bunch of questions to the client, like how do you want this to work out, and how do you want this to work out, and stuff like this. Justin Ming says, "Oh my God, it's you! It is me! It is me! I am here! I am Bunleth." Okay, actually the client got back to me super quickly. Actually, let me let the client know that I'm streaming so they can be in chat. Alright, so the client said boots with exposed toes. So I can do that. Queen says I had to answer 20 questions about how these reverse joint legs move. It turned out it's triple jointed, non-digitigrade mess of a leg. Yeah, those Armored Core leg joints are wild. Okay, so we're actually going to modify this model a little bit with the exposed... so we're going to have boots with the exposed talons. This is a pretty common... This is very much a modern... like a modern persona design, is to have like shoes that like show off the paws, right? Like just like the feet are exposed. Not very practical, but you know, rule of cool. Right? It's always about rule of cool. I'm not, you know, it's a bipedal animal. I feel like realism is out the window at that point. So, but if they are in shoes, the feet should probably be, or in boots, the feet should probably be a little bit lined up. A little more lined up if they're like, you know, shoved inside a structure. This is my first time doing this kind of shoe, this kind of boot. So I'm thinking here. So the soul. Okay, so how it works? Let me just bring up a paint diagram. Right, is like you got the sole of the shoe. You got the actual shoe. Right, you got like the tongue here. Right, just like normal shoe type stuff going on. Right, this is program art, so the proportions are all fucked up. But then like the shoe like cuts off here, and then you have like, you know, like their paws are sticking out, right? With like their beans right here, right? That's like kind of how it works. This is kind of like a modern furry design, so I suggested that to the client. The client said, let's go with that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. It's good to keep, it's good to follow a couple people, keep an eye on the trends, follow some of the popular furry artists. Keep an eye on the trends, see which way the winds are blowing. Luckily, this is kind of already a boot shape. So most of this will be texture anyways. I do want, but the pants will be tucked in though. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and modify this a little bit. So we don't need that, because we're just gonna tuck this in. Right? We will need a second loop here. Just to imply some baggage of the boots. I guess they flare out a little bit more, actually. Okay. Finger on the pulse of the furries. Exactly. I believe the client is in chat. I'm not sure. Is that client? If you are in chat, please say hello so I know what your username is. Okay, so we do need. We do need the sole of the shoe to be extended. Would that be a way of doing it? Chat, can we not talk about destroying countries right now? That's not really. It's kind of bad timing. Let's stop doing that, please. Thank you. That's kind of very weird. Don't do that. Anyways, Touch the Fuzz. Hello! So happy to have you here. Okay, so we put a bevel here that kind of fucked everything up. That's a little bit awkward. Can't really do anything much about it though, but that's okay. So, for people who are still coming in, this is not, I want to clarify, this is not a furry version of Kim from Disco. This is a person, this is Touch Fuzz, user Touch Fuzz's personal persona. They just like Kim's fit, so they asked me to put their personal persona in Kim's face. Just to clear up any confusion. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching my hands. Oof. Okay. So, Alright, looks like stream is down. That's super fun. Hopefully it comes back up. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Will a refresh work? Hold on. Looks like our stream's down. Are we back, chat? Are we back? Chat, are we back? We're back? Okay, we are so back. Awesome. Okay, didn't miss much. Right, so... I mean, this is kind of how the boot works, right? This is really gonna extend our... extend our triangle count. That's okay. It's got your little claws sticking out. Something like that, right? The question is, I guess we'll lower this like this, and then do another bevel here. Just gonna extend you like this. Kind of like that, yeah? Just like that. Okay, I'm just gonna simplify. That'll be kind of the look. Let me just do one more cut here. These aren't bare feet anymore, so we are going to add a little more detail to the boot. Yeah, a little more boot shaped. I mean, it still is, you know, like a persona boot, but so it won't be normal boot shapes. But we wanted to find it a little bit more. And there is a exposed, like an exaggerated, even this low resolution, you can kind of see the tongue sticking out. So we'll go ahead and add another polygon for that. Wow. Our stream glitched for like a half second. I lost half of my viewers. That's incredible. I love Twitch so much. There we go. This is looking good. Actually, I could probably just bake this into the texture itself. have no idea how this unwrapped. I'm now going to... Question is, do I... Hold on. I need to define this shape a little bit better. I think I want to... I'm going to switch back to our... grid here, just so we can get a better look at how warped the polygons are now. They seem pretty okay, except for this part, obviously. Pretty good. There we go. And then obviously we unwrap this part. Do a projection. Problem is we added to the model that's already unwrapped, so we're going to struggle to find some space for this. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here because we are kind of out of space. I think we can squeeze everything in here. These, I might just delete these faces. These are the these are the under faces of the claws. Oh, and also these, this edge here. Here. No, that's sharp. Holy shit, it's the bunny. It's true, I am a bunny. I don't know if I'm the bunny, but I'm definitely a bunny. Pin this, got to unwrap. There we go. Okay. Actually, I'm going to unwrap this as a separate island. Making it there's no reason to make it make it seamless. So let us just unwrap it as its own separate island. Okay, that's a bit melted. This will be probably subpixel. One of the bunny ever. Vile says, I always think bun with snake bites are little fangs until she opens her mouth. Yeah, I guess that was kind of the reason why I went with snake bites, honestly. Alrighty, kinks. Luckily, I can kind of just shove this anywhere. Right there works. And then I believe, yeah, the underside. Yeah, do I even bother with having polygons down here? I mean, I guess so. Alright, so I think we're good, chat. I think we're good. Let me just unwrap this one more time. Put you up here. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to switch back to our body. Cool. Alright. That's looking better. I mean, even the silhouette already looks like boots. They look a bit, like, strangely wide, but I mean, it is a furry. It is a furry, a type of furry that has big furry claws, so there's not really much I can do about that. That is the Kim Kusaragi fit. You can tell because he's in the background. What is this funky background music? This is Armored Core. Armored Core Nexus specifically. The one with the best OST, in my humble opinion. Alright, so boots are back. Looks like boots are back on the menu, boys. Alright. Alright, so much less desaturated type of brown, right? Oh, I guess the claws would be a different color. Okay. Like that. Yeah, okay. There we go. Hold on, I need to adjust my range. Movement range. There we go. Okay. Smoothing. Just working on my, just tuning up my VTuber tracking, you know how it be. Okay, so, that's good. Right now, we are just tagging the, exposed fur as pink right now, even though it is multiple, they are multicolored. Fuzz, while you're here, I did want to ask, there was a bit of a design, conflict because your character, your persona, they have the color of their chest is white, and this fit, this Kim fit, is a white shirt, a white low-cut shirt. So that might be a bit of a conflict. I'm not really sure how you want to go forward with addressing that. You know, it's like imagine someone wearing a shirt that's the same exact color as your skin tone. I feel like that is gonna be the vibe. And that might look a little, it might look a little off. It might not be what you intended the thing to look like. So, if you're still in chat, I wanted to hear what you would like to do about that. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Your face is messed up. Fuzz says, yeah, I get that. Could change your shirt color. Okay, I'm totally down to change the shirt color. What color would you want? Oh, there's also a tag here. Is anyone... Okay, any disco fans in chat. Kim's left sleeve has a tag on it. Can anyone tell me if that's just a white square, or is there actually writing on it, or what? If anyone knows, definitely pipe up. I'd love to hear that. Fuzz, I'm thinking potentially just like a light brown for the shirt. Here. Like that. Maybe a little more orangey. Writing under black light. Okay, so when it's not under black light, it's just a white square. Is that right? Plasticky white square. You got it. Thank you so much, Mario Galaxy Man 25. Unfortunately, I forgot to account for the white square. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, the white square is here, right? It's up here, or is it? I guess it's here. Where would the white square be? Hold on, I'm looking. Okay, we can put it here. Okay, so I am going to can I fit you here? Oh, I can. Oh, that is fucking poggers. Perfect. Okay. So it's just a white square, huh? Just a white square. Just a white square. Like that, huh? There we go. A little bit taller. Just like that, huh? Alright, have fun with that. Alright, let me get the hand texture. The hand texture should be very simple. All my characters have finally been updated to use a universal hand texture. So hands are interchangeable. Oh, excuse me. Oh, fuzzy hands. No. Shit. Fuzz hands. Alright, so. Kim's gloves are honestly just a solid color. Right? So just boom. Get rid of that armor shine. Just like that. We'll get rid of the armor lines as well. Okay. That is literally it, I believe. Oh, I haven't added it to our blend file. Okay. There we go. Took us 5 seconds. The shading's a bit dark, so I will go ahead and... Oh. Yes. This guy's got some cool gloves. Kind of like that. That's a little more the style. There we go. No, actually, I take it back. We're just gonna keep it low poly. This is called, I call this triangle creep. Or we're just constantly adding triangles and then triangles. Yeah, we're at 1200, which is pretty high. I mean, this character does have a big, massive tail. Any character with a big, massive tail is gonna be over budget or over 1,000 triangles. Which I've just learned to accept. Especially with commissions. When it comes to commissions, like, triangle counts aren't really important. You know, if I was making this character for a game, maybe I would focus more on getting the triangles under 1,000, the triangle count, but yeah, Cooney says triangle creep is so real. Yes, Cooney, I'm telling you, Cooney, you gotta get rid of those pistons. That is peak triangle creep right there. None of the PS1 Armored Core legs had modeled pistons. Truest problem with AAA games. Paige, hello! The pistons are so sexy though. So you can do like 2D pistons. But I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your model. I wasn't serious. You can keep your pistons. I don't care. Right. That being said, let's get this tail hecking textured. Okay. So let's close hands. Where is the tail? Yeah. See, the tail's taking up this entire section of our texture, and where's the rest of it? Right here as well. Okay. So we're going to grab the white and just have it like that. Oops. There we go. Big floofy tail. That's correct. We are big floofy tail enjoyers in this house. Big dang tail, indeed, indeed. Okay, the pink. Let me. Oops. It was kind of just top half tail, and then it kind of just okay. So, I mean, honestly, just that, right? I mean, there we go. That's kind of perfect. Cooney says, I have brainstormed it though, and if I go back to dissolve this into a PS1 model, I think I'll utilize the squashing and stretching of meshes to achieve a piston with just a cube. I would say go one step further, just make it a plane. 2 triangles. Instead of 12. Right? Just a plane with a picture of a piston on it. The squash and stretch will take care of it. The little tuft, yeah. I mean, this is kind of it, chat, right? Oofsa, excuse me. This is always the fun part. How does the belt work? I mean, I guess the belt would go over the tail, right? That's what we did for, that's what we did for Meg, the shark girl. But Meg was also wearing high-waisted pants. These are like kind of, I mean, I guess these are high-waisted. I guess we could do even higher-waisted. Chad is asking about the character's pronouns. I would also like to know. He, him. Gotcha. Alright, so let's do a proper... Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so let's do a proper... pass on the chest. I'm gonna get rid of this pop collar just for a second. Okay, so we'll be lining up the pink bits. Like that. There we go. Yeah, that seems correct. I think there could be a tiny bit of pink poking in like this. That's a bit weird though. No, that's a bit too far. I kind of like that. Yeah, okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. Let us go ahead and add the shading layer now. So for shading, me personally, a lot of people use multiply. I actually use so yeah, a lot of people use multiply for their shading. I like to use hard light because it kind of just I feel like it saturates the image more, or would it be soft light that saturates the image more? Yeah, soft light like saturates the image instead of just darkening the pixels, which I do like. I think shading just looks a lot better compared to a multiply, which, you know, this is the same darkness, right? But it just doesn't saturate it, it just darkens it, right? So I prefer soft light. The drawback with soft light is soft light, like multiply, will be the exact same darkness value across any color. Soft light is not. That is not the case with soft light. Soft light does not work against white, right? It just doesn't work against white. Basically, the lighter the color is, the less intense the darkness will be. So you have to do darker shading on lighter colors. It's very annoying, but I think saturating it automatically is worth the headache of having to manage the different colors. So that's my process if you're curious. I like shading with soft light. That being said, we were shading his white fur, which I cannot do with soft light. So we're going to make a second shading, call it shading white. Right, because you can't saturate white, I guess. I'm not really sure the algorithm for soft light. But yeah, so we'll basically do multiply just for white. He is so floofy, Journey Jester. This is shading. Actually, no, yeah. So hard light. I'm not really sure what the difference is between hard light and multiply. But I am using hard light. Hard light is better against getting a more consistent color across multiple. Consistent darkness across multiple colors, but I don't think it actually saturates the image, the color. So I kind of alternate between soft and hard light for shading. Like I said, more complicated than just using a multiply, but I think it looks better. To a point, it looks better enough that I think it's worth the drawback of it taking a little bit longer. Okay. Right, so just doing normal shading stuff. There we go. Chat, how y'all doing, chat? I hope y'all are having a good time. I know I'm a bit low energy today, but I hope that this is nice and entertaining for y'all. You know, this chill stream. This chill texturing stream. You're doing great personally, Mario Galaxy man. I'm happy to hear that. I actually love this song a lot. We're gonna play it again. This is a nice chill song. This is matching the vibe. Queenie says it's nice and chill. I'm totally not regretting my choice of adding fingers. I mean, look, Bundle's got mittens. I want to say the hands in Armored Core 1 were just cubes. Let me see. Someone made an image of all the parts in Armored Core 1, and it is high quality too. Now, give me the full image. There we go. Alright, so here's the Armored Core parts. Yeah, they're just cubes. They're just textured cubes. Like if you look at these. Not a cube. It's a 5-point circle. What song is this? This song is Wallflower. Twitch got hands. Yeah, so this is a not all of them are like this, but the hands, yeah, they're just a 5-point circle / cube. Right, pretty smart for a hand. A clenched hand having it be 5 points instead of 4. So this one looks like it to be 6 because it's a big chunky hand. But yeah. Alrighty, cakes. Paige says came out as trans as somebody I haven't talked to in years. They came out as non-binary. That's fucking hilarious. Coney says, oh, they totally were just cubes. I just think about how V1's fingers are fully articulated and I always need that in my life. Who's V1? Like Vesper 1? Twitch is seriously having some issues. I hope, is that on my end? Is Twitch awful or is my internet just bad? Because like my internet, I mean it's because my internet. Why is this a Twitch problem? Is this on Twitch's end or is this on my end? Because like I've been having 0 hitches. Anyways, let's get back to work before we lose connection again. Alrighty, kinks. Okay, so let's do the hands. Oh, actually, you know, I thought it would be pink on the outer wrist and white on the inner. That's pretty common for furry designs, but it looks like it's all just white fur on the wrist. So that makes it nice and easy. Cooney says they're 5-point texture. God damn. What do you mean 5-point texture? I'm so sorry the stream quality is so bad. This must be so frustrating for y'all. 5-point cube, gotcha. I'm so sorry the stream is so spotty. I really hope this isn't on my end, because that would be really embarrassing. Okay, yeah, so the brown claws and the brown beans is interesting. It'll fit the boots though. Okay, so the claws are white, except for brown. Chat, did we still lose connection? I'm really worried we just have not had a connection for multiple minutes. Are we live? Chat. It's really frustrating. It's working fine now? Okay, I'm happy to hear that. It's really upsetting. Every time it glitches, my viewership gets cut in half, you know? And that's just really demoralizing. Okay, so brown claws against the brown boots. No, okay, I guess that works. I'm good? Okay. that. There's the claws. I guess the beans. Yeah, the beans are also brown. What's that? Queenie says, "Oh yes, Galaxy has these." Oh, I love the song. This is like the boss music. Oh my gosh, Paige, thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to Cosmer Alexander, Extremely Buff Cat, Grandmother Dirt, 2131 Sweebeam, Sweebeam, and Screensaver Studios. KT Badger says, I think you should know, Bunleth, I think you should know that in the past few months I've gone full goth and it's very much thanks to you. Well, it's very sweet. I really appreciate that. For reaching out. I'm so happy to have inspired you. We need more goths in the world. Okay. There we go. Shout out to Pommy. Pommy is why I'm much more pet now as well. Cute. Very cute. Okay. So let us work on explains it. Okay, and now we gotta do the that looks very wrong. there's the claws. And toes with the claws. Let's go ahead and do the shading now. Alright, that's neat. Oh, goodness. Okay, what else do we need to do? Okay, we're at 3:30 now. We've been streaming for about an hour 15. So, let's just do a quick shading pass, and from there we will then switch over to Nightmare Kart texturing. For now, I want to, just quick shading pass, like inside of legs, underside of arms, because this just looks like an orange blob right now. Like we need some shading to separate all the pieces. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Underside of the arm is I also need to have a little bit of lunch. Might cook myself up a ramen. Time to ending theme. We're still doing work. Okay, let me just put the ending theme on loop. I do love this song quite a bit. Although it does kind of just crossfade to a different song. It's really amusing that they did that. How much are one of these commissions? I can put up my old commission sheet. I haven't done commissions in a few months now. So the commission sheet will be a bit outdated with prices. But commissions are closed right now. But this is the commission sheet. So, $460 to like $700, depending on what you want. Alrighty, thanks. Alright, so I like to have the edge. Oops. So you can see the shadow kind of bleeding over the corner of the square arm. So I like that to be a different shade. Than the actual underside of the arm. I just think that looks, you can further differentiate the edge. I'm not really liking how it's looking though, because it isn't a flat square. Regardless, I guess I can edit the UVs a little bit. Help out with that. Also, this will just be flat line all the way across. Oh gosh. I'm feeling very low energy today. Well, that's okay. We can have a low energy stream. Yeah, something like that. Are you gonna raise the price for the VTuber package? I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Because everyone tells me that I'm charging way too low, no matter how much I raise it. So, current song. Yeah, this is Armored Core Nexus. Oof. It's not low energy, it's comfy. No, you're right, you're right. We're doing a comfy, cozy stream today. I had like coffee and everything. I don't know why I'm like this right now. I don't think that would do anything. Low energy can't be comfy, so right. Just one of those days? Yeah, I guess it is. Forget a Meg VTuber package, can I do a payment plan? Yeah, I don't have anything official, but I know it's a lot of money. And, you know, I do need to be paid up front because it does cover rent, which is, you know, obviously at the start of the month. So, but I know the VTuber package is expensive, so I am willing to, like, you know, negotiate that. That is negotiable. Comfy maxing cozy stream pills. Okay, we're switching to a new song. Are we at the end of the OST? I think we're at the end of the OST. I think we're moving on to disc 2 now. Do I do anything in motion? I do not. I'm just blendering these sprites. But like, you see how much better like this looks now that like you actually see the arm now that there's some shading on it. So we're just gonna keep on trucking. All right, so yeah. Next up is this. There we go. The prices are USD, that's correct, Cthulhu's. We're not going to do any like detail texturing, you know, like wrinkles and stuff right now. There will be wrinkles, but I'm not doing that right now because we need to move on to our next commission project. But this is already looking pretty good. Let me just do some drop shading on the shirt. No, more. Way more. Okay. So this will all be in shadow. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Does this thing have a zipper? It has to have a zipper. You just can't see it because of the fidelity of this model, I would assume. This thing totally has a zipper, right? This thing totally zips up. Okay, the edge is right. So the edge of this coat, this jacket, rather, is brown. There we go. There we go. See, now it's coming together. There we go. Nice command. Who commissioned Furry Kim? Kisaragi. It's just the outfit. This is just someone's personal persona. And they just like Kim's outfit. So it's just a clothing run. Maddie Bear giving us random fun facts about the CIA. That's a bit off topic, I must say. But neat, I guess. Not what I was expecting in a chat about, in the chat of a furry commission. So it's not a big deal. It's just an interesting comment given the topic of the stream. Okay. Like, you see how much just having that drop shadow on the inside adds to the silhouette of the models? That's looking pretty decent. Neo Awesome says, howdy, hope this isn't too big a question to ask. Any good resources you recommend for making my own low poly stuff like this? No, but I can tell you what you absolutely shouldn't do, because it isn't legal. So do not, whatever you do not go to models-resource.com and check out source ripped models from actual games. Do not go to models-resource.com, especially not the PS1 or N64 model rip section, and download those, because that's illegal. So I just want to make sure that you don't do that, okay? Thank you. Models-resource.com. There's a hyphen in the middle. Just want to make sure so you know where not to go. You know, just download the models, or, you know, so you don't download the models, I should say, and study them. Okay, you shouldn't use them, but you especially shouldn't just look at them and study their topology. That's a no-go. Don't do that. We being a bit silly on twitch.tv/botster. We being a bit silly here. Corny says, topology, sorry, I only study bottoms. That's really fucking funny, Corny. You deserve a laugh track for that. You fucking deserve a laugh track for that. Holy shit. Holy shit. Bottomology. Everyone's talking about topology. Where's the bottomology? Okay, so I said another 15 minutes. It has been 16 minutes. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Just for this model, we're gonna keep streaming. This is looking pretty good though. I am happy with how this is turning out. Like, it still looks unfinished, but I can now see what the end result is gonna look like. I can imagine it in my head pretty easily. I don't have a problem with big furry tails. They look real good so far. I'm so happy to hear that, Touch Fuzz. All right, that's good. We didn't do the belts, but that's fine. We can let's move on. So next up is actually I'm gonna BRB for a sec. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick fire break. We're right in between two different things, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'll be right back. Okay, hello? Testing, testing, hello? I am muted. Alright, sorry. Not a whole much that I said, just sorry the break was so long, I had to run out and do some stuff. But we're back. We are still back. And yeah, without further ado, let us just jump into doing what is now called the chariot. So this is our next Nightmare Kart. It is not saved the texture file, which is a bit frustrating. Here we go. So yeah, I'm kind of still kind of figuring out the vibe of this chariot cart. The Segway cart, but you know, you can't call it a Segway because that's a brand. And Segway is very modern sounding, so Chariot sounded a little bit. So someone in the Discord, discord.gg/LWMedia, someone on the Discord recommended calling it the Chariot. I forget who. I think it was Mana, actually, out of Mana. If you're in chat, speak up. Shout out. But yeah, Segway cart. It transforms into a wheel, and you hold this thing like a cane, and you plunge the key in and then spin it, and the whole thing unlocks. So that's kind of, you know, it's Bloodborne-y. It transforms. It's the wheel and it transforms. Because you know this is the wheel. This is the Ligarius wheel, or you know, inspired by the Ligarius wheel, and it turns into a Segway. So that's the joke. It's a trick cart, right? You know, I feel like it was a missed opportunity. I think it was a missed opportunity to not have the carts be referred to as trick carts and have them transform, right? I think I would have cut that because that would have been very complicated for every cart to have them transform. But I do like the idea, so I think having one of the DLC carts be a trick transforming cart would be pretty neat. Hi. So, huh? Yeah, I know, my brain is so full. My head is not empty, it's extremely full of many ideas. I don't know why my VTuber's mouth is barely speaking. I'm not sure what's up with that. Can we go to expression settings? Hello? Testing. Okay, I guess that lip sync smoothing. Let's turn that the fuck off. All the way up? All the way down? Up. Okay. Mouth smoothing. Okay, well I guess that's a little bit better. I guess it's not the end of the world if the mouth is a bit static. Waving it above his head to strike down and have it spin on an enemy while he keeps flying through the air if you need. I'm thinking one of the tricks will have it be transforming, like doing the transform. Obviously in the cutscene, in like the story cutscene, there'll be a big section. There'll probably be a whole cutscene dedicated to the main character, who looks like this. The character of the DLC who looks like this will, you know, animate and strike it down and all that stuff. Transform it and everything. Anyways, so we have a long way to go to get this to be finished. We don't have a lot of time, so I'm probably not going to finish it today. Sorry, I'm eating my my ramen right now. I think my hand tracking is picking that up. That's kind of insane. But yeah, sorry. Hold on. Let me get a bite of this ramen. This instant ramen. Off lip sync is so RE1 blessed. This is kind of insane that my hand tracking's picking this up. It even has me blowing into it. Invisible ramen. If only I can put in a. If only I could put in a some sort of prop recognizer or some sort of prop system. Summoned by the Segway. Yes, Mana in chat. You're summoned by the chariot, actually, because that was you who recommended calling it the chariot, right? Okay, so the colors are done. They're in, right? So I guess all that's next is, well, what's next is just the shading. Yeah, okay, so we'll just start simple. Well, let's do some simple drop shadow shading. The question is, let me bring up my old Kart texture. Please tell me it's in my recents. Right. So the texture of the old Kart and the texture of the chariot Kart are going to be similar, right? Because they're both old carts. They're both part of the old Karts DLC. The DLC is called the old Karts. So we have the old Kart, we have the old chariot, I guess will be the name. So I want them to be kind of similar, so I'm going to have this tabbed over here, just so I can get a better look at it. I guess what we should do is copy over my distinct... Okay, this song is actually not very good for streaming as much as I do enjoy its weird loud noises. Yeah, so the rustiness and the noise. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and paste this in. That's wrong. There we go. So I'm just gonna turn this into a... Here, let me just... turn this into a tileable. Alright, so, yeah, I'm just going to turn this into a tileable brush, and then we can just brush this over the entire model. There we go. And brush. That's a bit too... okay, I need to find a good... Hold on. I have some other... here. Okay, well, this will be fine for now. Right. That's a bit too noisy. I mean, I guess it works. Yeah, they use wheels as weapons. Might as well use wheels as vehicles. You know? Is it that wild? Is it that wild, chat? Galaxy Man says like the old cart looks like either it's got rust or blood stains. It's definitely rust. You know, I wanted to use rust because that's, you know, it's an old cart. It's rusty, I guess was the idea. And this already looks a lot better. Obviously the metal parts are going to be nice and shiny. So I'm just going to... magic wand all the metal and all these parts as well. Okay, and the headlights. Okay, and then we're just gonna delete the rust. Like that. Pretty simple. Okay, so the rust, or sorry, the metal parts will be very, or the golden parts will be very shiny. As you can see in our old cart texture. Very shiny. In fact, I wonder if we can copy some of that over. Yeah, so shiny bands. What is this? Is this just a shading layer? Shading overall hard. Hard light. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do shading. I guess shiny. Hard light. So I'm gonna, oops. You gonna crash? Fuck you. Fuck you. Get fucked. Are you working again? Reconnect. Boom. Okay, we're back in action. Okay. Delete that. We're going to grab the actual bright part of the shiny. And that. Paste you in. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up! Okay, well that's frustrating. Okay, looks like we're good. Yeah, this is a third-party plugin, so it's a little bit loosey-goosey, you know what I mean? Alright, so first thing we're gonna do. Boom. Shiny, 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 shiny. Shiny. He says arms unwrapped. The shine on the gold is so nice. Thank you. It's shining. So shiny. Texturing shiny metal is extremely difficult, at least for me. So I really wish I could like toggle the ramen prop in my hand or something. That'd be fucking hilarious. Actually, I think I can. Hold on. Hold on, chat. I think I can actually. Hold on. Chat. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Chat. Chat. I'm gonna blow your mind. Chat, I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. Chat, I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. Chat, hold on to your butts. There we go, chat. There we go. Alright, so anyways, what was I saying? I was, so, oh, it's struggling, it's struggling. Oh, it doesn't fucking, hold on. Yeah, so anyways, shiny textures are, I need like a fork on my other hand. We lost all of our chopsticks in the move. But yeah, like, I really struggle with shiny textures, and because it's just such a weird, unique, just the way the light reflects, you know, it's just such a weird, unique way, and if you get it even slightly wrong, it's just totally off, you know. If I have the lid open, hey, look, I didn't want to spend an hour, sorry, an hour, I don't want to spend like 20 minutes out of our stream editing a ramen for a single bit. That's some good ramen. Okay, anyways, back to work. Okay, so now it's looking shiny. Same with the turbine thingies. So the shiny is in the direction of the curve. The shiny is in the direction of the curve. Right? So let me do this on the main screen. Okay, so first off, that is way too skinny. Fuck off! I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Seems dangerous to stand on two bars like that. Do you know how a Segway works? You don't stand on the bars on top. What are you talking about? Oh, we're not connecting, so you know what that means. It's time to close everything and then start over. Two bars on the bottom, those are the exhaust ports. Oh, this song sucks. We're skipping this one. Here in Mario Galaxy. There you go. This is literally just how a Segway works. If you think that's dangerous, then take it up with Segway Guy, or Segway Guy's next of kin. Oh my gosh, it's a Wolfman. No, you're so right. We forgot to update the stream title. Yeah, we forgot to update the stream title. Hold on one second. My dashboard. They changed. Sorry, they changed the fucking the app. I'm texturing a PS1 Gothic Segway. There we go. Cool. Okay, let me know if that updated. You look like that Bloodborne card dev. Huh, funny that. Okay. Bunny that. Alright, I love doing shiny textures. It's fucking great. I fucking love doing shiny textures. Looks like I accidentally overlapped an existing texture. I'll fix that in a second. Alright, Galaxy Man, I'll see you later. Oh my goodness. Spicy ramen wasn't a good idea. Chat, spicy ramen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Oh golly. Spicy ramen on a hot day? What was I thinking, chat? Quick, drink some kombucha. I don't got any, unfortunately. Oh, got him mute again. Another coffee thing coming up. Oh, chat, please, I'm dying. Chat, I'm dying, chat. Chat, I'm dying. My goodness. Why did I do that? Oh, I sound like an old man. I flew too close to the sun. I was like, oh yes, spicy has more taste, more flavor. Let me eat this on stream. Fuck! When you can see it! It's fucking spicy! If I get that Pepto on standby now, I'm fucking 30 years old. This is gonna fuck me up all week. Sweltering sweltering bun sundae. So spicy that it fucks up your pitch. There we go. That looks kind of like an exhaust pipe. Let me see here. My goodness. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. Oops. No. Bad. That's not what I told you to do, Blender. There we go. My goodness. Another loss in the pursuit of flavor. Yep. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, goodness. Okay. Cthulhu, I'm gonna kindly remind you that this is a no backseating stream. Thank you. Where's our music? Alrighty, Kinks. Looks like we're back. Also, sorry for like the latent fan in the background. I'm you know, it's summer. I feel like that's expected. But yeah, it is. It won't be permanent, I promise. Jams couldn't handle the spice either. Who's Jams? Who's Jams? You look a little small. That's better. I was going with how I see it ending up. Well, it does that already. They already expand and putter in the game, so I don't know what to tell you. But when you say something needs to be like this, it's kind of difficult for me to interpret it as anything other than you making a demand of me, right? Like, I need you to like understand that from my perspective. I'm holding this wrong. It looks fucking stupid. Hold on. There we go. James can handle the spice either. Oh, you mean the music. Gotcha. Okay, so if you look at the titular Nightmare Kart, I don't have Unreal Engine open, but I do have. Let me see here. God, my throat is all fucked up now. Okay. So this is the old Kart. The old Kart pipe doesn't have. Okay, but the Nightmare Kart, the Hunter's Kart, has. I like how this exhaust pipe has holes in it, right? So I kind of want to recreate that. So let me just make a new layer. Oh no. This is not going to look right. I'm just testing. That's too many holes. Hmm. The holes need to be smaller. Or gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so throat cleary right now. No, I don't like the holes. The holes don't really work with this texture setup. You know what we can do though is like a yeah, see that looks pretty good. I like that. Too big though. Yeah, that looks good. That looks steampunky. Dirty Jester says it's all good. Those shin cups are fierce. I can only do a little sriracha in my soy sauce beef noodles. Gotcha. Glad I'm not alone. I know. I'm definitely not a woman who can hold my spice, despite my best efforts. Okay, that looks good. Excuse me. That looks good. We are going to... Okay. I guess shading regular goes over shading shiny. We're going to drop this down. We're going to merge you down. We're going to delete our shiny shading. And then we're going to do our regular shading. Boom, boom, boom. And then even shinier up here. And that is backwards once again. It's just these that are a bit bright. Alright, that looks pretty good, I would say. There we go. Cthulhu says jalapenos do physical damage. Sorry, I'll read the whole thing. Sometimes the spices are fine for me, but jalapenos, and especially if there are seeds, do physical damage. That's wild. Yeah, jalapenos fucked me up for sure. Okay, so actually, I kind of misinterpreted, or I kind of like messed up a little bit. Spice holding is a question of gradual training. Gotcha. Yeah, so this is cane kaleidoscopes a little bit, right? So actually, Quinny, if you're still here, this is exactly what you were talking about, where it kaleidoscopes while you in reality it's just stretching the texture, right? So there's no actual like overlapping cubes or anything. This is just one solid rectangle that's just stretching. So I do need to imply some depth here. I think just a line will do. Then a little less dark. Follow up. Drop shadow. Right, something like that. I don't know if that really, like, sorry. I don't know if that really reads, but, there we go. Hopefully that reads as a, like, toy lightsabers. Right, the kaleidoscope, right? Or not the kaleidoscope, the telescope. Right, so. I'm gonna have some more of this ramen. Wish me luck, chat. My mistake was drinking the broth. Like, I can normally drink broth, but it just makes me so throat cleary, you know? Which I don't really think about when I'm talking to people, but on stream, you know, I'm just hyper-focused about not making too many noises and stuff like that. Okay. This is already coming together. Let's do the shine on the wheel. Vertical. Let's do a vertical mirror. God, I'm so sorry for my throat clearing. I really should not have gotten the fucking spicy ramen. That was a mistake. That looks pretty good, I would say. A bit too bright. Hey bro, how's it going? Godspeed on the broth? I might just pour it down the sink, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That might be what happens. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna do it right now. cat. I think I survived. I think I survived. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Nice 3D thingy, thank you. I'm such a trooper, I am. I deserve a good girl treat for surviving that broth. If you save about a quarter of it and mix an egg in it, I'm a vegan, sorry, I can't do that. The treat, more spicy ramen, absolutely not. Get out of town. Get out of town with that nonsense. I deserve some chalky milk. Yeah, it's almond maybe. Not the crazy kind of vegan? I mean, if you're not the crazy kind of meat eater, then I guess not. Chalk almond. Yeah. Chalky almond milk. I'll consider. That looks pretty good. Abra says, I'm petting a kitty right now. She fluffa. Oh yeah? I miss this apartment's kitty. Looking pretty good. The wheel spokes. I love how you just straight up can't see through the UV islands when you have overlapping UVs. It's really annoying. Beta of Sokyodai says, I gotta admit, I was not expecting to tune back in to see a Nightmare Segway being modeled, but I'm here for it. Happy to surprise and delight. Is there much work difference between high and low poly models? Asks Hey Bro. Sorry, I'm still getting the shockwave from the spicy ramen. It's hard to define much work, but there is a difference. I would say there are a lot of differences. I would say they range from somewhat to pretty subtle, but there are a lot of differences between working high and low poly. I would say. I wouldn't say that's. I would say, on as a whole, low poly is slightly easier, but not by a lot. You know, just like how pixel art is difficult to argue against, easier than like painting something, right? There are a lot of skills like low poly and like sculpting or high poly modeling with like subdivision surface or whatever, turtle smoothing or whatever. There are some skills that are unique to doing low poly and pixel art, right? There are a lot of unique skills that won't transfer to high poly, and you know, there's a lot of skills in high poly that won't transfer to low poly. So they are very different, but I would say if you averaged if you averaged everything out, I would say low poly would be a little bit easier than high poly, but not by much. Penguin says, I played the Nightmare Kart today. Incredible work. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you seemingly enjoyed it. All right. If you are just tuning in, this is our new cart for the DLC. Oh, we can't make it smaller. This is the DLC Segway cart. It's unfinished, but it is looking a lot better than where we left it. Or where we started, I should say. Alright, I guess the main thing that I want to do is texture all the shiny stuff. Right? Like this, like these are shiny, you know, all the unshininess looks very, very strange. Huh? Oh! Wait, what's this part? Oh, that's down here. Oh, whoops, I textured the wrong thing. My goodness, I made a boo-boo. I made a big error. I don't even think this is gonna work, honestly. Do you think there's several low poly styles? There are. Not even a thing. Low poly is like low poly is not an art style, it's a type of art, right? Mega Man Legends and Vagrant Story are both low poly, two very different art styles. Just a little whoopsie doodle. Nothing to get too worked up about. Don't worry, we're taking it in stride. How's furry texturing? We have switched over to Nightmare Kart, but it's going good. The furry texturing went pretty well, all things considered, I would say. The shiny would be in the middle, wouldn't it? I don't... This bumper is not correct. It doesn't look right. It's just a sheet. This gold is usually a trim of some sort, and this is just a sheet of metal. That's more like it. No, it should be the black, dark gray. Heat from fire, fire from heat. This should be actually. You know what? This should be. Can I ask what the song is called? This is World Navigation from Armored Core Nexus for the PlayStation 2. We're gonna look at this right here. This like grill is kind of reminiscent of a license plate. So I'm actually gonna paste it in here. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, so this will bring it more in line with the old Kart, which is what we want. Last question? Was this an interview? What's my favorite 3D style? I don't know. That's a broad question. That's like saying what's your favorite piece, like what's your favorite painting style? I don't know. Impressionist? The one that looks good. I don't have a favorite. Shading. What's my favorite bread? Sourdough. many pies did Lex Luthor steal? No idea. Pies did Lex Luthor steal? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? What's going on here, chat? Chat, is this real? What's my favorite 3D Silent Hill bread? The one in the meme, I guess. Are there any others? Favorite Pokemon? Gengar or Haunter? I flip-flop between the two on a daily basis. I'm kind of leaning towards Haunter right now. I just like the creepy little hands. I just like his creepy little hands. Yeah, okay. This grill looks good. So let me get the old cart imported in here, just so y'all can see. Right. So this is what we're working with here. I kind of wanted it to be similar. Not exactly the same, but, you know, pretty similar. Okay, we're almost done. I'm just gonna finish the shiny on this big block right here. This looks the most like the most unfinished part of the model. Yeah, I've first got this here. These spoke hubcap thingies. But, yeah. And then I think I'll start winding down from there. Yeah, okay. So... like, they look like they're part of the same DLC pack, right? I guess that's kind of the idea. Chat. Oh, chat. I am running on E. run it on E. I think I might stop here. The last thing I want to do is push myself further than I would like. And, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish here, if that's okay with y'all, chat. Well, it doesn't matter if you're okay with it or not, because I'm doing it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Yeah, I got a big wave of big EP. I guess it was the spiciness. You'd think it would wake me up, but it did the opposite. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I know my streams have been on the short end this past week, but you know I have been, you know, I have had friends over. You know, I'm hosting some friends who are in and out of town, so. I'm just kind of getting in the streams whenever I have some free time, you know, whenever they're out or whatever. So we'll be back with more lengthy, normal streams next week. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I will see you all next time. Chat, bye bye.